Thanks for joining me today. I'm Bob Terrell, your host for this highly focused presentation about leveraging LinkedIn. And while the methods discussed in this presentation are great for everyone, the video is designed for firms that offer tax problem resolution services. We'll start with an overview of LinkedIn today, then get into building a powerful profile to attract the right targeted connections. Then we'll learn how to initiate and grow the relationships, and of course we'll end with a special offer, and you'll be able to download a presentation PDF at the end of the presentation. While what you hear today may be overwhelming, I believe it'll be worthwhile, so stick it out to the end. And again, hi, I'm Bob Terrell out of Long Island, New York, and I've been working with CPAs, EAs, tax pros, and attorneys for over 25 years. Really, yikes. And I'm a certified webmaster, a certified social media marketer, and I've used all the social media platforms to try and grow my business and my clients' businesses. One platform, LinkedIn, stands clouds above all the rest, and I'll explain why today. And if you're not connected with me, I invite you to find me on LinkedIn and connect to stay on top of LinkedIn trends. Most business professionals are LinkedIn members, but few do anything worthwhile with it. It is the largest social platform designed for business professionals. Someone new joins LinkedIn every 2 seconds. And if you're not aware, Microsoft purchased LinkedIn for a tidy $26 billion back in 2016, and I expect a lot from this collaboration in the future. While the processes and systems I discussed today apply across many different business segments, my consultancy in this presentation is best for firms that offer tax resolution services to their clients or want to grow that profitable aspect of their business. I'm confident that we've all attended networking events. Well, what if you were invited to a network event each month with 100 or 200 highly targeted potential referral partners that may include attorneys, CPAs, EAs, loan officers, realtors, and more? That's 100 or more people that know you and are just as interested in networking with you. LinkedIn is the only social platform that can make this happen. And to be honest, just connecting to someone on LinkedIn doesn't make him or her a referral partner. Rarely is someone going to hand over a client without really knowing you and trusting you. But it opens the door to the possibility of building a referral relationship, and for those to become referral partners. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Unfortunately, most LinkedIn members have no clue about how to make this happen and leverage this amazing opportunity. But you'll get these secrets today, and it's even easier than you think. It all starts out with a powerful profile. I find most business professionals use their LinkedIn profile as a business card, just the basic facts. It rarely, and I mean rarely, is complete enough to attract the best partners or clients to their practice, and definitely way too self-centered. To start with, you need a professional photo, not a Facebook party cutout, and many profiles have no photo. That's really sad. And your tagline is also important, and I'll drill down shortly. Your summary is best served to talk about your value add, not your professional history. That can be found elsewhere on LinkedIn. And testimonials right in the summary are a great way to have others boast about your capabilities. And the experience section should be all about your firm, and let's drill down into a few of these areas. Your picture and tagline are attached to everything you do on LinkedIn. Your tagline should not be about you, president of ABC firm, but about your value add. Here's a few examples. Helping people in deep tax trouble with the IRS get their life or business back on track. Or we resolve big and small tax issues and you never have to speak to the IRS. Or helping people with big tax problems restore normalcy in their life. Never call the IRS without speaking to a tax resolution specialist. Or tax resolution services, and you'll never have to speak to the IRS again. See the difference? Does it make sense? Next, add or update your summary. And the summary is not a review of your professional experience, but about your value add. Explain what makes you different, and especially different to those big box stores as seen on TV. Your value add summary should include what you do, pick 1 or 2 growth areas, discuss who you work with, who is your best partner for referrals or your best client prospect. Add success stories. This may be case studies or client recommendations, and we'll see a few examples shortly. And how it works. Hey, if you're in tax trouble, start with a free tax analysis. And then tell them how to contact you, even before they connect with you. And a good profile will also help with organic Google searches too. Here is a good example from one of my clients. David has a professional photo and a custom background image. He has a great tagline. He has a detailed summary of his value add, including success stories. And he has contact information with a call to action. You are limited to 2,000 characters, and links will not work in the summary, but you can attach links right after the summary. The experience section of your profile is about you and your firm and the services you offer. Also add keywords like tax lien and offer in compromise and IRS. And sure, you want to add a call to action. Let's discuss how to connect and grow relationships on LinkedIn. Tip, start casual. I mean, you wouldn't walk into a bar and say, hi, I'm Bob Torello. Will you marry me? While it may work in some rare cases, you probably have little chance for long-term success. You want to start with a targeted custom invitation. Explain how you found them, why you want to connect, and add a call to action, most likely, let's connect, and we'll drill down shortly. Then you want to send a thank you message to all that connect with you. Very few LinkedIn members do this, and it's so important to start and build a relationship. Again, I'll drill down shortly. And you want to periodically keep in touch to stay top of mind, educate, and further the relationship. You could do this with LinkedIn messaging, or send them a link to a new blog, or send them your newsletter. And of course, attached to all of these messages should be an ask, a call to action to move the relationship along. This could be asking for a brief phone call, coffee or lunch, or ask to speak at a partner or staff meeting about tax res tips. Let's drill down. The first step is to decide who you want to connect with, and this is done with a LinkedIn search. In the search box, select a keyword like bankruptcy or CPA or realtor, select an area, and optionally you could select a category such as law practice or accounting or real estate. And lastly, select level 2 and 3 connections. These are people connected to your connections and people connected to their connections. This expands your reach quickly. You'll most likely get pages of search results. And keep in mind that the LinkedIn free plan has search limits, and it's not recommended to invite more than 25 connections a day, or you may wind up in what they call LinkedIn jail. It's not a bad place. I've been there in the past. It's easy to get out of, and I learned a lot. Then I developed a new system. Now, LinkedIn Business gives you an unlimited profile search each month, and you could safely connect to 50 targeted people a day. That subscription costs $60 a month, and you can get a free month if you never used it. For most, the free plan is sufficient. Here's a look at a real search on the LinkedIn free plan. I search for a CPA or EA that are owners or partners in their firm in the greater Dallas area in the industry of accounting. And note, this is a Boolean search. Note the or and are capitalized. And I'm sure a plethora of opportunity most probably exists in your area too. Now, Business and Sales Navigator subscribers can select specific categories to include owner, partner, CEO, CXO, director, and the like, as well as limiting the size of the company. Consider other search criteria like these examples: realtor or broker and owner or partner. Select the area and the category real estate, or loan officer and owner or partner. Select the area and banking and financial services. Or just use the word bankruptcy, select your area, and the category would be law practice. Or enter CPA and the name of your city. These are great examples of other searches to filter out your results. So now let's move on to the custom invite message. When you select the member to connect, LinkedIn will prompt you to add a message, and never use the default message. You are limited to 300 characters and no links or phones, and make it personal. Include how you found them, why you want to connect, and a call to action. And here's a sample invite to a CPA. And I've noticed tax pros either love or avoid tax res engagements. And it goes something like this. Hi, first name, their name. LinkedIn suggested we may be a good fit to connect. My tax practice concentrates in assisting taxpayers with IRS issues. If you avoid IRS tax engagements or you don't handle large or complex tax debt cases, we should talk. Let's connect, Bob. This one's 273 characters, depending upon the member's name and your name. A thank you message is unique and is highly recommended to move the relationship forward. Include a reminder of what you do and how you can help them. You help them help their clients in trouble. You help them save time. You help them build client loyalty. And the call to action is to try to move the relationship forward with a brief call or meeting, email, schedule an appointment, or determine if any synergy exists to refer clients. Again, you're building a relationship first, then ask for a referral down the road. It's also a good time to add a free handout or access to your blog or newsletter. In theory, you connected to a targeted referral partner you most probably did not know, and then sent them a thank you message to move the relationship forward. It's also a good practice to follow up with a quick message in a few days. Pick one person a day. That should take 5 minutes or less. And I typically use my LinkedIn phone app for this and ask them something like, hi Bill, how do you handle tax controversy engagements? Or quick question, do you like or dread tax resolution work? Or didn't hear back, what's a good client referral for you? Or we both know Sal, surprised we haven't met. Or we both went to the same school, want to network with an alumni? Or any other one-liner you create to start a conversation. In the message area of LinkedIn, which is on every screen, you may notice a green dot in the member's profile means that they're probably online at that moment. This is a good choice to message since you may get a quick reply. And you can also send them a message if you have a new blog or a newsletter. This is a great way to educate and stay top of mind. Hopefully you're getting a real feel for the power of LinkedIn to build a highly targeted professional network. And I'm confident most of you have not been doing anything like this. By now you might be saying, Bob, this sounds good, but it looks like a lot of work and I have little time. Understood, and it gets better fast. Let's say you want to reach out to 10 new potential referral partners a day with a custom message. That's about 40 minutes if you're good. And then you want to send custom thank you messages like we discussed, add another 10 minutes. And then reach out to one new connection a day with a short personal message. That adds another 5 minutes. In general, to use the system, you need about an hour a day. That totals about 20 hours a month. Then multiply that times your billable rate, and it's huge. At just $200 an hour, that's about $4,000 in opportunity cost. And 25 connections a day would run nearly $10K. Way too expensive to implement and really hard to delegate due to the relationship. But don't pass out yet. I learned the hard way, and then I developed a new system. What if 95% of what we discussed is done for you, reducing your time and expense to a fraction of the cost of doing it yourself? And what if you had access to dozens of ready-to-modify templates for attorneys, realtors, loan offices, CPAs, and tax pros that avoid tax controversy engagements? Now, while it's easy to connect with highly desired potential referral partners every day, there's a caveat. If you diet 1 day a week, will you reach your goals? Unlikely. If you diet 20 to 30 days a month, are you likely to reach your goals? You have a better chance. Your stick-to-itiveness is key for success. To truly harness LinkedIn, you need to be active every day or every business day. Now, the requirements for using a system like this, what if I said you only need 5 minutes a day to implement this system? And you just need a smartphone. You need to be responsive to inbound inquiries. You need to be reliable and people-friendly. Sounds a bit better? Let's talk pricing. We'll help you build an all-star profile and create custom invites for you. We'll invite 25 targeted potential referral partners each business day. And at a 20% connect rate, that's typically about 5 new connections a day. CPAs, realtors, attorneys, loan officers love to connect with other professionals. And we'll send a custom thank you and a follow-up message to all of your connections. Now, we just calculated it could cost nearly $10,000 a month at 25 invites a day if you could even do it consistently. Well, what if I said you can get all of these LinkedIn processes, basically everything I discussed today, not for $10,000 a month, not for $5,000 a month, but just $497 a month. That's adding roughly 100 new potential referral partners a month to your network. That's getting you in front of the doors of hundreds of LinkedIn members each month. And if just 2 or 3 each month become real referral partners, it's a windfall. There's also an upgraded plan. After you get your feet wet and want to put the pedal to the metal, you can upgrade to the gold package for just $100 more a month and get 50 invites sent a day. That's a great way to expand your locations or just build your network twice as fast. So if you thrive on networking, meeting new people, developing shared interests, and have a drive to expand your practice, you may be a good fit. The next step would be to speak to me directly to see if the system is right for you, and I'll tell you if you're not a good fit. For those that move forward, you need to schedule 2 onboarding sessions, about a half an hour each. Once we go live, you'll only need about 5 minutes a day, plus any time furthering relationships just like you would do for any business growth plan. Thanks for your time today. I hope at a minimum you have a much better understanding about how to leverage LinkedIn to build a large referral network and grow your practice. Click on the consultation link in the right sidebar and schedule your consultation now. And check your email for a link to a PDF that summarizes this presentation. I look forward to speaking soon. Best wishes for a healthy and prosperous year ahead. Hope to see you on LinkedIn.